of people in the community are looking to get married, and they don't really know where to start. And should they be looking locally, or there are some brothers typically, or some sisters who might have family overseas, or friends of family overseas, and we're calling it a import wife.
Yes,
So
yes, yes,
or
yes.
import husband. So
Yes.
what's your advice on that versus marrying,
Import husband.
imported versus marrying
Yeah.
locally?
And maybe related on this topic of finding spouses, the stigma around online. People
Oh.
are like,
Online, yes.
it's a pride
Yes,
thing.
yes,
You know, I mean,
yes, yes.
A lot of in our some families that we know of, they will want to go overseas to bring in a girl for the son, but when it comes to the girl that they have, if they have a daughter, they would not go overseas to look for the husband. They will find a husband in the from. So now the question is, what should we do? Should we import or should we just settle with what we have here? It's not like wrong or right or yes or no. It's case by case basis basically. I see a lot of sisters here, mashallah, tabarakallah, in our community. Not that I see, I'm just saying I know there are a lot of sisters, mashallah, in the community. So if I imagine all these brothers getting wives from overseas, then all these sisters that we have in our community, they keep on growing and they have demands and whatnot. And then at some point, when she reaches over 25 or 30, then she will just want to settle with anything. So who's going to marry them? And I'm not saying it is wrong, again, to bring someone from overseas. Here's my only main issue. I want to marry somebody who can speak my language, which means, I don't think you understood what I meant here. When I say I want to marry somebody who can speak my language, that does not mean somebody who can speak Moroccan or somebody who can speak Arabic, somebody who can speak Urdu. I speak Urdu, I want somebody who can speak Urdu to me. No, somebody who can understand me when I talk. We have a bond, understand my thinking so that we can get along talking. I can bring somebody from, back home who understand my mother tongue language, but I would not have an understanding with him. So we speak the language, but we don't have an understanding. I was brought up here. I was born in the UK or in Canada or in the US or whatnot, right? I was born here, and I know the system. I know things. And then somebody from back home, he does not understand certain things. If you hear from me, I'm a girl. I speak. I can talk. I can, right? If something I say, I don't like that because, hey, this is what they teach us at school, right?
We're taught to be vocal.
Exactly. Back home is like, oh, hey, how can you talk back? You see, understand? So it's like, cultural differences. I mean, I'm Pakistani or I'm Arab, but because I was brought up here, I learned the system. I learned different things because of what they taught us at school. It is not like wrong. It's just like how I was brought up. When the family come to see us from back home, it's aib for us to tell them, how long you staying with us. But here maybe because we brought up here, it's like normal. We ask, so how long you staying with us? You see the differences. Is that like I want someone who can understand me. You export, importing, that's your business, as long as we have that understanding. So this is my approach to it, really. I don't mind myself, Ibrahim alayhi salam, you look at the prophets, and they didn't have a problem. Musa alayhi salam, he married somebody from his tribe. Ibrahim alayhi salam, he married somebody not from, I don't mind marrying somebody not from my own country or my own culture, but I want to have someone who can understand me. That's all. Somebody that we can think together. That we can, eventually, what you want to look at someone after some time, like marriage. Your wife looks at you. She understands you. She knows what without even you saying a word. She reads you, and you the same thing. You look at her just from her face. You read her. I know what she wants. I know what's wrong. You want to reach that level, mashallah, in that marriage. That takes a little bit of time. But again, is it just because she's from your country, she understands you? But at the same time, yes, I understand. Definitely somebody from your own culture, from your own marriage would maybe, Allahu A'lam, has more chances to maybe to succeed because somebody, we're from the same background, the same families, the same this. So we have lots of, history. So that maybe can help. But again, there's more than just, that, the fact that we can we can melt within one another. I look at you, I understand you, you understand me. We can think together, we think alike, although yes, we do have differences, of course, we're human beings, but we have differences, and that yes, we think alike, we like different things, we talk, and we can hold hands and go out and exercise and run together and have fun together. Yeah, that's what really matters for me about a marriage, rather than, is it from here or from there? That's something that, again, it's you make that choice for yourself. And of course, you have something called istikhara before you make that decision. Always consult with Allah Azza wa Jal and ask Allah to put barakah in everything. If that person from overseas is meant for you, that's who you're going to marry. If that person local is meant for you, that's who you're going to marry. So at the end, put your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.